Interesting. All right, here we go. The Call of Duty Direct. Damn. Yeah, Xbox One, yo. Call of Duty Black Ops Direct.
Hello and welcome to Treyarch in Los Angeles, and thanks for joining us today. We're excited to share what we've been working on for the past few years. For Black Ops 6, we really wanted to give ourselves the time to craft something truly great. This means we're delivering a new level of polish and innovation across all parts of the game. I've been working here for over 20 years, and I can tell you that we have something special on our hands.
Yo, the Black Ops games are usually, I think they're the better of the Call of Duty games. Modern Warfare games have been pretty good, but... Ooh. The campaign better be long. They better not pull that shit they did with the
we're taking players to
Modern
a new
Warfare
but
3.
familiar era, the early 90s. In true signature Black Ops fashion, our story builds on real history, thrusting players into a conspiracy where a shadowy force has infiltrated the highest levels of the U.S. government, branding anyone who resists as traitors, and forcing players to go rogue for the first time.
It's not like the U.S. government isn't already corrupt.
The team has been meticulously crafting every aspect of this game to deliver the fun and attitude players expect from the Black Ops franchise.
Multiplayer is of course here and brings the Black Ops style and provides a playground for the brand new Omni movement system. New way to push beyond your
Omni
limits,
movement,
move
huh?
like an action hero. You'll see a sneak peek
Got
of
some
that
diving.
today. Round-based zombies is absolutely back and better than ever, and you can be sure it's full of surprises. With that, let's step into the mind-bending campaign experience we've been crafting with our partners at Raven.
Yeah, let me see that campaign. I know a lot of people dislike Call of Duty, but their campaigns are fire.
Every Call of Duty player has a favorite campaign mission. When we set out to
Like, I like the
we were focused on delivering missions
remake they did. Well, the reboot of the Modern Warfare. That campaign was fire.
Action-packed blockbuster feel to every step of the narrative.
And Call of Duty Cold War had a good campaign too.
Giving you more variety.
Oh, you can be racing motorcycles inside the Capitol?
And more options to finish each mission.
We can do this loud or quiet.
The game is packed with unexpected moments of Black Ops mystery. It's a high-octane spy thriller where you're never sure who to trust and what's real, and it is all set against the backdrop
Looks
of
good.
the early 90s. The Soviet Union was crumbling after the fall of the Berlin Wall and the end of the Cold War. The U.S. is the only remaining superpower. The Gulf War was dominating headlines everywhere, and there was a growing mistrust in government, reflected everywhere across the music, television, and pop culture of the time. When
Interesting.
we talk about the Black Ops timeline, Black Ops 6 comes after the events of the Cold War, but is directly tied to the 1986
I was like
flashbacks in Black Ops 2,
like fucking 3 or 4
which has left
in 1991, so
in dire circumstances.
I had no clue about any of this.
Something you should see.
Black Ops 6 blends the rich and gritty history of previous franchise titles with bold
How is that
new
dude still
characters.
alive? That's not
With
Mason.
veteran Frank Woods as our through line in our
But didn't
story.
Woods jump through a window, like on a grenade or some shit, and
In
die?
this new chapter, we see a different side of Woods following his traumatic injury at the hands of Raul Menendez. He's been pulled from the field as he adjusts to a new role within the CIA, often behind a desk or on the other end of a radio. His protege is Troy Marshall, who's
That's
been
Carl
making a
Weathers.
name for himself in the field.
Dude look like Carl
Marshall is
Weathers.
a reluctant leader driven by a strong moral compass. Marshall and Woods are working with another new face in Black Ops 6, CIA handler Jane Harrow. She's a born leader, fearless, and
Their
brilliant, and
characters
helps
are
manage their relationships
Top
with
notch.
the
They have some good looking characters.
Woods' ability to operate in the shadows has always been hugely valuable to the CIA, whether they want to admit it or not. And Marshall has the ability to make tough calls in the field, ones that Harrow trusts him to make. But when an operation goes wrong, Woods and Marshall are suspended and ultimately forced to go rogue. They soon realize they have to trust each other to get to the bottom of what's going on. Without any of their usual resources, they have to build their own team, recruiting 2 exciting new characters in Felix Newman, a technical genius, and Sabati Dumas, a mysterious assassin.
Hey, she slapped the shit out of
In the Cold War, these former enemies have become new allies. And with the sudden return
Hey, why
of
she slapped the shit out of him?
Who'd gone missing for months,
Hey, this
former ally may have become a new enemy.
old dude from Cold War. Yeah, I don't trust that motherfucker.
For the Black
He like
Ops
killed your main
campaign,
character in Cold
we
War.
prioritized mission variety and unique experiences. Our goal was to offer players a wide variety of mission types, each crafted from the ground up. One moment, you'll be storming a palace. The next, you'll be pulling off a heist at a casino. We aim to
Okay.
take players all over the world.
Some
and
Ocean's
immerse
11
them in
action.
Vastly different experiences. Within these missions, we wanted gameplay to unfold in multiple ways, giving players the freedom to navigate.
Man, this campaign
as
better
they
be
see
long.
fit. Where we have different combat styles, we also have conversation opportunities where you can talk, barter, and manipulate your way into different experiences. And we think
Interesting.
you'll
That look
want
good,
to
bro.
to see them all.
The people look so realistic. Ooh, that slide.
We are excited to offer a variety of different enemy types in the campaign. The goal was to provide different challenges for the player.
It's a lot of damn
So
gear
whether
you
they
got
choose
on.
to go in guns blazing or take a stealthier approach.
Line them up right, you can take them both out with one shot.
Nice. Hey man, this motherfucker look good.
It's possible in terms of how our enemy combatants behave. Your enemies will be relentless, constantly seeking to outmaneuver you throughout the levels. They'll cut off escape routes, push on players' location, and force them to think on their feet.
Okay, some smart enemy
We've
types.
created
Good.
certain missions where we give you a high-level objective and a variety of ways to approach that objective. One mission in particular takes place in a vast desert in Iraq. You and your team are hunting down missile launchers with the SAS. It's one of the largest campaign maps that we've ever created.
Look alive, people! I know we're coming!
Interesting.
You'll find that some of our destinations have a startling
US
contrast
action hero,
in
the
look and
game.
feel as well. We have a mission that takes place in an opulent casino in southern Europe. It's unlike any past mission in Call of Duty. And what the player does in this space is
Ooh.
totally unexpected.
Got
And
some
another
spy
one of our
shit.
missions we have set in the harsh tundra of northern Russia.
Of course.
We are excited to offer an array of brand new equipment, as well as some favorites from the Black Ops universe. RCXD, Tranquilizer Trap,
Damn.
Adrenaline Stim, Homing Knife,
Ooh, a homing knife. What the fuck?
The campaign is grounded within an expanded campaign hub called the Safe House. You might remember we also had that in Black Ops Cold War.
Mhm.
But this
You,
time,
like, do
we
clues
wanted
and
to think
stuff.
a little bit more broadly about the environment. We chose to have our team's hub located in a more naturalistic setting. So, it's in an abandoned manor by an ocean cliffside.
The X-Men mansion.
What's most unique is that it used to be a KGB black site, which was operational during the 50s and 60s. This brings a lot of intrigue to the safe house and will allow players to explore and discover secrets from the past. The team is also bringing back the evidence board, which is still the centerpiece of the safe house experience. But
Yeah, you could do that in Cold
brand new
War.
upgrades. Players can view the campaign outline, gain deeper insights into missions, and analyze evidence collected throughout missions.
Okay, the attacker comes in. I'll go.
Oh, that looks like fun. Yeah, that looks like fun.
That was sick. I think we got it.
How do I get that job? That'd be fun.
With Black Ops 6, our goal is to create a more connected experience that keeps players immersed across every single mode. We've pushed ourselves at every corner to innovate and craft
All right,
the
multiplayer.
most signature Black Ops experience for our players. Movement has been a consistent area of focus and innovation for Call of Duty. And with Black Ops 6, we're redefining movement across the entire
That looks
game.
good. When the dude was moving, was
For the first
rolling
time
around,
ever,
that looks
players
good.
can sprint in any direction and move like a true Black Ops action
Ah.
game with an entirely new global system we call Omni movement. This unlocks the ability to move like
Sideways
never
and
before,
backwards running.
seamlessly chain combat maneuvers like slide,
Oh.
dive, and our enhanced supine prone in full 360 degrees range.
Hey, they
of
killing that. That look tight.
From the
Nice.
beginning, we started with, you can't do this thing, why? And then realized people actually move that way. What happens if we get rid of that construct?
That's gonna be
And
interesting in
instantly it
multiplayer.
opened up like, oh, if you can sprint in any direction, then you can dive in any direction, you can slide in any direction, which then led to all the on the ground.
There's gonna be some nice kill
movement,
cams.
together.
Yo.
It's really been something that changes how you think and play the game, whether it's campaign, MP, or zombies. We truly believe that once you
Nice.
experience Omni movement, there's no going back.
Oh, bro. Oh, yeah, it's a done deal, bro. I'm there
We
day
also have
one.
what we're calling intelligent movement, which is a set of features that drastically reduces how many buttons or keys you're pressing to perform various movements. These can be enabled in player options, and they're broken down into 3 categories: sprint assist, mantle assist, and crouch assist. And each of these settings
Oh,
allow for
that's dope.
fine-tuning.
So you can just focus on
Intelligent movement really started with this
getting your
idea that
kills
we
and
want
not
all players
moving
to
around the
focus on what
environment.
they want to do and not how to do it. We want every player, regardless of skill level or input or experience with Call of Duty, to be able to engage with Omni movement and live out their own action hero fantasy in Black Ops 6.
them dives kill me, bro. That's awesome.
We looked at other genres like racing games where they have these great assist settings that can be turned on and off. Things like traction control or assisted braking. We really love the idea of taking that thinking and applying it to our own movement options. I don't think this is a one-size-fits-all thing, and I encourage players to play around with combos of these settings to really dial in their preferred setup.
Fidelity.
Zones or regions on a character that react when taking damage or dying. In past games, we've only had 4 regions. For Black Ops 6, we've actually increased that to 9 regions.
Okay.
So now we can determine if that enemy was shot in their left leg or right leg, and then we'll play a bespoke
Hey, that's
weapon
tight.
animation depending on that location that they were hit.
That's tight.
So world connectivity is this concept that players' movement and reactions are connected to the world based on their choices.
That dive.
Great
That was
example
cool.
That really shines is a global feature we call corner slicing, where as you round a corner or go through a doorway, your weapon's going to dynamically rotate
that SWAT
in the
shit
direction
going on,
that you're
like-
rounding that corner. And since it's dynamic, it'll be a bit more dramatic if you're slowly clearing a room, but won't affect you at all if you're barreling full speed around that same corner. We're constantly looking for opportunities to set the bar with movement and animations in Black Ops 6.
You get to be the big dude? The heavy dude? Oh, no, you're fighting him.
Our team is super thrilled to show you the best looking characters that we've done.
Their character's on point.
Through our process of photogrammetry, gear was acquired, scanned, and incorporated onto each of our operatives. For our faces, a dynamic real-time analysis of spontaneous performances was captured and processed to make every emotional, impactful moment true
Nice.
to actual life. We made sure to have special attention to the cuticles and make sure that they don't look like they're just freshly cut. There's dirt and
Look at that hand, bro.
and the oils in their palms. As
How
well as
realistic that
sweating,
is.
Running through situations that they're in.
Zombies?
Paying attention to every detail.
Zombies?
The thing that I'm most excited about is the number of new weapons from the era that we've added, which includes many that are brand new to the franchise. Our heroes are rogue
90s
operatives, and they
guns.
operate outside the normal playbook. That means they're procuring gear by any means necessary, and that allowed us to pull a unique mix of weapons. We made sure to
Yeah.
dozens of unique attachments for
Ooh,
every
that sounds
gun. This allows
satisfying.
players to create a weapon to match any playstyle that you can
This
imagine.
motherfucker coming out
all
this
while
year.
Maintaining the feel and tone of the era.
In Black Ops 6, we really strive for striking that balance between real and hyper-real, but we want to ground our effects in realism. We
nice smoke
real-world
effects.
reference so that we can match that motion, the weight, the timing, then riff off of that and create that hyper-real look that everybody has come to know and love from Call of Duty.
Oh, nice. The HUD.
The Black Ops 6 user experience is all about focusing players on what they need when they need it, and our in-game HUD is no different. From the mini-map to the ammo widget to in-game notifications, the Black gray arc and that we see in our community for how we used to handle prestige. Traditional prestige is back in Call of Duty.
Oh, they're bringing back prestige. Nice.
We pulled the best of the best from past Call of Duty prestige systems and are going bigger and
They're
more
going old
rewarding
school,
than
huh?
ever. Players who reach max player level will have the choice to enter prestige, start fresh with relocked gear, and go through the leveling journey again. Black Ops 6 will have 10 prestiges, each with a valuable set of rewards to earn and equip to peacock your status.
Okay.
Players who make it through Prestige 10 aren't done. Instead, they'll graduate into Prestige.
I never reached that far in multiplayer, but
levels
it's good to know it's back.
and a classified reward to uncover for anyone dedicated enough to make it all the way to the end. The full Prestige system is available on day 1 in Black Ops 6.
Nice. Ooh. Multiplayer.
We know how many of our players look forward to multiplayer, and we will be providing a deep dive on it later in the year. For now, here's some insight into our development of Black Ops 6 multiplayer. Our vision since day one has been to craft an approachable and engaging step change of that signature Black Ops multiplayer experience. We focused on supporting 3 core playstyles for launch. Enforcers are the slayers who like to kill and stay on the move. Recon is all about intel and counter-intel play. And strategists are support players who throw their bodies at objectives for the win or focus on taking out enemy score streaks for the team. All of our weapons, gear, and gadgets in multiplayer have been intentionally designed through that lens of supporting these play styles. And of course, it wouldn't be a Black Ops game if you can't relive those action hero moments in theater mode, which we're happy to announce is returning with Black Ops 6.
Nice.
Now I said we're only getting a taste of MP today, but of course that means you're going to get some early details on maps.
We're happy to announce that we will be launching with 16 all-new MP.
Okay, now I wonder, is this going to integrate in with Modern Warfare?
4 strike maps, which can be
Because they kind of like gobbled up all the games into like one like thing.
So we're back to our classic 3-lane maps. We've got fast, frenetic experiences, and we have that balance with more medium-sized, like better for hardcore pacing to keep the action flowing, but still have meaningful decisions for the player to make. The maps have their own stories, and we have multiplayer taking place after the campaign, after you finish it. So don't want to get into too many spoilers there, but you'll experience some of those locations through the multiplayer.
Epic return for round-based zombies will also be coming to zombies.
We're happy to announce that we will be launching with 16 all-new.
I always played multiplayer in Call of Duty game for like a couple weeks, and then I always like fall off and come back in. But this looks nice.
Like, what do we know that they want? So we're back to our classic 3-lane maps. We've got fast, frenetic experiences, and we have that balance with more. We're happy to announce that we will be launching.
Is that it?
We covered
Oh, we have more.
but couldn't leave you without giving you just one more thing.
Warzone? What was that? Oh, zombies. Yeah. Black Ops is known for the zombie mode. Ooh. Spooky.
Round-based Zombies is back, and we're picking up the Dark Aether storyline where we left it. We're excited to announce that there will be 2 brand new maps available at launch, with a curated mix of fan-favorite features and new elements to discover. For those new to zombies, it's our unique take on the cooperative horde mode, where every map is packed full of powerful weapons and upgrades, deadly enemies, and tons of secrets to uncover.
Oh, the movement style, the movement upgrade they got in here is going to play in nicely with zombies.
Players in Black Ops 6. As you've heard
Be
today,
diving around
the
zombies and
innovations
stuff.
Movement systems will also be coming to zombies.
Yeah.
Plus, there are many additional
Zombies look pretty good,
features,
too.
both new and returning. This is going to be a truly epic return for round-based zombies. Be on the lookout for more intel coming later this year.
Nice.
Steph interviewed AB. Mark?
Now, we know we only gave you a little taste of multiplayer here
It's
today,
like-
so make sure to mark your calendars
It
for
did
our
like 30
worldwide
minutes.
multiplayer reveal event at Call of Duty Next on August 20th.
Did like 30 minutes of
Make sure to
content.
stay tuned for details and watch your
Coverage
favorite
of it.
streamers get hands-on Black Ops 6 so you can be prepped and ready to jump into our MP beta and feel Omni movement for yourself.
Nice.
We'll be sharing so much more about Black Ops 6 in the coming months.
Man, I bet they're gonna do something where you have to, like, it's gonna be in Game Pass, but hey, you could pay early and get access to it earlier.
It's not just about launch because the team is already focused
And I'm
on
probably gonna
delivering
pay
a ton
it.
of content in the live seasons, which we'll be sharing more about.
Oh, you can take people hostage?
Am I allowed to talk about Warzone yet? No.
Ah, boo.
Our goal on Black Ops 6 was, and still is, to make something that is the best work we've ever done, and frankly, the most fun to play. To do that, we deconstructed all of our gameplay, our systems, and content plans, and repeatedly...
I thought it said
entire
26.
team, we can't wait for you to play Call of Duty Black Ops 6.
Didn't he just say 25th? I could have sworn they said 26. Unless they letting you play it a day early or something. Okay. Yeah. That's a day one. No brainer. Alright, here to pre-order stuff. What they got? Yeah, just weapons. Early access stuff. Mm-hmm.